Yo, yo, yo! Me and Mettaliar are back. Welcome to DAGANRONPA.
What's up?
Alright, so, where we last left off, we had hung out with Sakura and Sayaka.
Yep.
Someone is at the door!
Someone is at the door. Day 4. Fantastic morning, isn't it?
Taka?
Now then, if you'll pardon the interruption.
Without waiting for a reply, Taka barged into my room. The fuck you want? What's up, Taka?
No matter how intensely the stormy seas may batter me, I will not fall as long as my feet are firmly planted. You agree, right?
I'm not sure I understand. Alright, fuck you, Taka.
And if you can't do it alone, just find someone to support you, and you can support them back. That's how you can overcome any storm! I was thinking about it last night, and I decided we all need to really come together. And that's when I realized. Every morning from now on, after the morning announcement, everyone should have breakfast together. And now is the beginning of the fateful day. Please head to the dining hall at your earliest convenience. That's all for now. I have to go let everyone else know the good news.
Taka didn't even wait for a reply. He turned and left before I could say a thing. Guess I better head to the dining hall.
Well,
Somebody told me to do something. Guess I better do it. Yeah.
The ultimate, well, to be fair, it was the ultimate moral compass that told him to do it. So.
Makoto, can't any of you guys get a frickin' clue? Huh? My mascara's totally clumpy. I don't want anyone to see me this way, but Taka came and woke me up. What a dick. You look the same as yesterday to me. As if it's like night and day. Sorry. Ugh. I seriously need to reapply, but there's nothing I can do about it now. Maybe I'll go see if Celeste can hook me up. And that's that. We've been imprisoned here, and that's what she's worried about right now. Garbage room.
Garbage day.
Oh. Fine. I guess I'll get railroaded.
Yeah, absolutely.
Fucking 1 out of 10 games.
I'm so freaking tired. What the hell's wrong with that guy? Did he wake you up too?
Yeah, he sure did. I guess he's going around waking up everyone.
It's seriously annoying. I'm going back to bed. If anyone needs me, I'll be in my room.
I don't think it'll do any good. I'm sure he'll just come bug you again.
Yeah, probably. Damn it. I guess we better just go then.
And that's that.
Yeah, that.
Who else thinks they can escape breakfast? Toko?
What?
Oh, I was wondering what you were doing here. You should probably head to the dining hall, right?
I know. I just need to prepare myself mentally.
Prepare herself? What is she talking about?
I'm so nervous.
What's she nervous about?
I like how you and Makoto's minds blend together for a little bit. Like, what's she nervous about?
I don't have any reason to go to the school area. I should meet up with everyone in the dining hall.
Go to
Oh no.
Oh.
Ba-da-ba-ba-dum.
Look at everybody's here.
Yeah.
What's the point of talking to me? Taku's got everyone talking together. Go talk to him if you want. Good morning to you, Makoto.
She can make even a basic greeting feel eloquent somehow. That's the power of a celebrity, I guess.
Is everything okay?
Oh, yeah. Good morning, Sayaka. Good morning. Fumi, you don't seem too energetic. How could I be? I woke up by that annoying, obnoxious, nightmarish guy. This is why I hate 3D so much.
Okay, looks like everyone's here. So then, let's begin our very first breakfast meeting. Everyone, thank you for making time in your busy schedules to come together. I make time for shit. You dragged me here. I know I already mentioned this earlier, but in order to get out of here...
Taco would never cough mid-sentence.
No, absolutely!
You fucking broke character.
I am a failure! I've disgraced myself and my ultimate talent!
100 push-ups right now. Get your moral compass back together.
In order to get out of here, it is essential that we all cooperate with each other. And the first step is a breakfast meeting to allow us to be better, become friends, and build trust. From now on, let's all meet here in the dining hall every morning after the morning announcement. Now then, let's eat. You want me to eat breakfast with other people? I've never done that before. I'm not sure. Yeah, it's been a while for me, too.
Well, anyway, did anyone happen to come up with any clues? Since silence echoed throughout the dining hall. Seriously? Nothing at all? Anything. It could be about how to get out or who's doing this. Nobody has anything?
You're going to die.
Huh?
If you can't stop yourself from showing weakness in front of others, you will die.
What the hell? Don't even freaking joke about that.
I'm not joking. Adaptability is survivability. Did I not say so? So you'd better hurry up and adapt to your new life here.
Have you gone completely insane? Adapt to my new life. Do you have any idea what you're saying? Yes! Sounds like the girl wants to live here. And hell, more power to her. But shit. No way in hell am I living here. I'm getting out of here. I don't give a shit.
Sure, feel free. Okay, so nobody has any clues? One thing I tell you is who's behind all this. Someone who's totally weird and messed up. Why else would be trapped here in the first place? Well, sure, it could be something like that, but for right now, actual clues are... what's up? If you think in terms of people who are really abnormal or bizarre, do you think maybe the person behind this is responsible for all this could be a certain murderous fiend?
BAM! Reaction!
And then do it again? Oh no, select it and then... Yeah.
A murderous fiend? Chijiro, do you have some idea who might be behind all this?
Well, maybe. I mean, I can't really be certain, but... Certainty is not a concern right now. I'll allow whatever remarks you may have. Okay, well... Have you guys heard of Genocide Jack?
Excuse me? You mean that serial killer that's been in the news and all over the internet?
The monstrous villain who's murdered scores of victims in a brutally bizarre fashion? The word bloodlust was left at each murder scene, written in the victim's own blood. Whoever it is, he's like a ghost. He strikes without warning and disappears without a trace. And on the internet, they started calling him Genocide Jack. That about covers it, I think. They say he's claimed over 1,000 victims.
That's just an urban legend though, right? I mean, even like 10 people would be totally insane.
Anyway, whoever Genocide Jack really is, he's obviously some kind of super crazy killer.
And if he really is this ultimate psycho, I wouldn't be surprised if he put together something like this.
Well, like I said, I can't be certain. I don't have any evidence or anything. It's just a thought. But if they're the killer, isn't it like a killer of a problem? What, isn't that like a killer of a problem for us? It's okay. It's okay. Everything's absolutely, positively, 100% without a doubt gonna be okay. Because help's gonna be here soon. I'm sure of it. Help? We've been stuck here a few days already, right? Nobody's gonna be able to contact us, so I'm sure they're getting worried. I bet they called the police already.
Oh no.
No police? You're putting your faith in the police? What are you doing here? You guys, seriously? Do you understand the role that the police exist to fill? All they're good for is being a foil, playing against a villain or anti-hero, evil organization. The bad guys come along and destroy them, and that shows just how badass they really are. Are you sure you want to rely on such an unreliable group of losers?
Monokuma is coming here, stating facts.
I mean, come on. If you really, really want to get out of here, all you gotta do is kill. Why the hell are you laughing? I'm just impressed at the total commitment to this whole act.
You're still going on about that? So, Mr. Serial Killer Psycho Freak Bastard, what the hell do you want?
Mr. Serial Killer Psycho Freak Bastard, huh? Well, that's a pretty long name. German, maybe?
We know who you really are.
Maybe if I ignore him, he'll just go away.
Hey, don't ignore me, asshole!
Okay, let's get back to business. Your life here has already begun and a couple days have gone by, and nobody's killing anybody. I thought all you kids were lazy and selfish, and here you are working together, but I'm totally bored.
There's nothing you'd say that make us start killing each other.
Wait, I think, yes, ding ding ding, I figured it out. All the mystery ingredients are here, right people, right place, so why hasn't anyone killed anyone yet? That's what I couldn't understand, but I just realized there was one very important piece missing.
What are you...
If you want to know, I'll tell you. It's motive. It's so simple. All I have to do is give everyone a motive.
Motive? What the fuck are you talking about?
Oh, by the way, there's something I want to show you guys.
Stop changing the goddamn subject!
I have a little video I'd like you all to see. Oh, but don't worry. It's not some pervy adult video or anything. Seriously, it's something like that. It's a special video for each of you showing what's going on outside the school.
Outside the school? What are you talking about?
Oh, Master's so impatient today. Why don't you just watch it and find out? Here in this school, there's a specific place you can go that has everything you need to watch the video. Good. Then we can watch the video right now. But before we do that, I'd like to know, what are you? Why would you do something like this? What do you want from us? What do I want from you? Oh, if you must know.
I love him.
You want to know more than that, you'll have to figure it out for yourselves. Do whatever you need to uncover the mystery hidden within this school. I won't try to stop you. Because to be honest, it's entertaining as heck watching you guys search so desperately for answers. So I guess I want amusement from you too. He's gone. And once again, he left before we could find out anything useful. Really? I think we learned something very useful. He has no intention of standing in the way of our pursuit of the truth. Interesting. Perhaps. What about that video he mentioned? I'm very curious to see what's on it.
I'm very accused to see what's on it.
I'm curious. I can't read. I can read. I can speak.
It's very important to us at Let'sJroPlay to let everyone know that we can, in fact, read.
We are literate.
Listen, I completed the 3rd grade. Nobody can tell me nothing. I'm an American, damn it.
Mondo started glancing around the dining hall, but when his gaze landed on me, he stopped. Hey, Makoto, check this out for us, would ya? Huh? Why me? 'Cause you're the closest to the door. That's the rule, idiot. Rule? Hey, hey. Hey, 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 hey! Hey! You see how passionately I'm begging you? What's the big deal? Just check it out real quick. Okay, I guess I'll get going then. Awesome, thanks. I owe you one.
If Makoto's going, I'm going with him. It's not safe to walk around this place alone. It's totally safer with 2 people alone.
Yeah, sure thing. Then we're counting on the both of ya. If anything happens, just yell and I'll come running.
I can't decide if Mondo is totally dependable or completely terrible.
That's what makes him the ultimate gang leader.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I'd have to say he's kind of both. He's not exactly a bad person, but I definitely can't say he's a good person either.
So then, what's the specific place Monokuma mentioned? It must be somewhere you can watch DVDs, but...
If it's a place to set up and watch DVDs, then...
The bath!
Set up and watch DVDs.
Hell yeah, that's door opening sound effect.
Hell yeah.
I wonder if it's the audio-video room.
Maybe. I don't know.
What's in the box? It's...
a bunch of DVDs. And each one has a label listed on it with someone's name.
This must be the video for each of us he mentioned. Thank God Makoto's here. Like, fucking ultimate detective.
That's his talent. He's not just that ultimate lucky student.
Those DVDs with our names on them. They must be for us. Hell yeah.
Hell yeah, we're gonna... I fall out.
I didn't follow after her. I just stood right there where I was.
Like a good boy.
The DVDs in front of me had robbed me of all awareness. I was rooted in place. I think I'll see something. Next, the monitor is a high-end DVD player. It'll probably play those DVDs, no problem.
A real high-quality DVD player going on right here. Freaking no lag, no problems, just need a little elbow grease. It runs perfectly fine.
I sorted through the DVDs. I found the box and found the one with my name on it. Then I slid it into the expensive-looking player. I sat down and stared intently at the darkened screen, and then... I yelled out without realizing it. My heart started racing, because what I saw on that monitor, it was my family.
You getting picked to attend Hope's Peak Academy is like a dream come true. Make sure you do your best.
I'm so proud of you, son. But remember, don't push yourself too hard.
I didn't silence my phone. Oh no. I'm a fucking amateur.
No. Dude. Look at that family. This is his sister.
If it had ended there, that would have been fine. A message of love and support. After leaving my family behind to attend Hope Peak, it would have given me hope, given me strength. If this was a normal school, I would have been happy, if a little embarrassed. With my family's support to rely on, I would have been motivated to do even better. But here, now it was totally different. I wasn't living an ordinary school life, so I had a pretty strong feeling that the video wasn't going to end there. I hated having that feeling, but it turned out I was absolutely right. Yo. This time I couldn't even make a sound. My voice just died. Where'd everyone go? It looks like a war zone or something. As if in reply, a voice came floating out of the speakers. I recognized the voice, of course. It was him.
Makoto Maegi, accepted into Hope Peak Academy, and his family, who supported such a lucky boy. But it seems like something's happened to this family's well-being. Oh boy, this is bad. What could have possibly happened to this family's well-being?
Look for the answer after graduation.
Oh my god. What is this? What happened to everyone? I started trembling. I could feel the fear and anger building up inside me like hot magma. God damn it! I even said a swear. and I slammed my fist against the desk over and over and over again. A single thought was racing through my mind. What else? How could I think of anything else? I have to get out of here. I have to get out right now. I need to make sure everyone's safe.
Makoto? What happened? Make sure who's safe?
I noticed everyone standing around the entrance to the AV room. They stared at me, faces full of confusion.
What's going on?
Without a word, I pointed to the cardboard box.
Is that what Monokuma was talking about? What's on them?
They all gathered around the box, and each of them grabbed the DVD with their name on it. One by one, they rushed to a monitor. Didn't take long for them to react. What the fuck?
This can't be real, right? It has to be fake, right? Yeah, no way it's real. No way. I can't take it anymore. I can't take it anymore. Let me out of here.
As soon as I saw their reactions, I knew. They'd all seen something like what I'd seen. Nobody even bothered trying to hide their fear and confusion. Except for her. Even now, she was totally calm.
Let's see. So this is what he meant by motive. He wants to fuel our desire to leave so that we're more likely to start killing each other.
Yes, indeed.
This is the classic prisoner's dilemma.
Huh?
Let me use an example. Imagine two countries are on the brink of war. But both countries want peace, and each commits to scaling back their forces as a sign of good faith. But there's a chance that one country may betray the other, and so each country fears lowering their guard. The result is that neither scales back their forces, and they both end up betraying each other.
Do you understand?
In other words, the fear of invisible treachery becomes the greatest enemy of stability. God, this sounds like us right now. Everyone says they'll work together, but in our hearts we're all afraid someone might betray us. Don't put those awful thoughts in our heads. That's exactly what they want us to do. You can say that, but maybe you're thinking that once everyone drops their guards, you can just...
What is this?
What? This is exactly what Monokuma, or whoever's behind this, wants. They want us to fight. Don't you see? You're right. We all need to calm down.
Okay then, maybe we should start by all just talking? Maybe we all just talk about what we saw. That'll help everyone get everyone out of our system. Wait, that'll help get fucking shit. All right, I'm trying it one more time, and then I'm throwing the fucking monitor.
No, hell yeah, that's exactly what we need to do.
Hell yeah. Maybe we all just talk about what we saw. That'll help get everything out of our system. Besides, I think we're all super curious, right?
Jesus, Shuko.
Maybe mind your own business, Junko. I wonder what was in everyone's videos.
Oh, Makoto too.
I'd be lying if I said I wasn't curious. Hey, Sayaka? What was in your video, Sayaka?
What's your problem?
What's wrong? Just hurry up and tell us.
Sayaka! I gently placed my hand on her shoulder.
Stop it!
She pushed my hand away and suddenly ran off.
Sayaka?
That's enough.
Let her go.
I can't do that! I have to go make sure she's okay!
I hate romantic comedies like this. I don't care what happens to her personally.
That's just because you're totally thoughtless!
I'm really worried. Why don't you go do whatever you think you have to? We don't all have to stick around together, right?
I hope you are well.
Speaking of which, I have my own things to take care of. Goodbye.
Everyone went their separate ways. But I don't have time to worry about them right now. I have to go fight Sayaka!
Yay! Or you can just talk to everyone.
I'll do it with Sayaka!
Yay!
Where could she have gone? She can't have gone far. I should check around the school.
Hey, Allie.
Okay.
What's up? That's a totally awkward position to be in right there. Just hiding behind a corner.
Did she go to her room? Maybe Sayaka's in her room. Sayaka! No answer. I guess I'll have to keep looking.
Stop!
Because of the 2D drawing, friggin' the best part is that they turn to look at you.
Okay, so she's
She's
not
not.
in there.
Like, Celeste is staring at you, thinking about whether or not to go in the girl's bathroom. It's like, oh, Makoto.
What if Sayaka's in there? Not in here. Yeah. Why the animation every time?
Every time, because transitions.
Because.
Because
They worked real hard on the transitions.
this is the best game ever, that's why.
Should go to the... Oh boy.
Oh, jeez. Oh, on yours.
Did you go to the gym? Are you in the gym? What even room is this? Oh. Sayaka! Where are you? Ah!
That's Jungo.
Hey Makoto, aren't you like serious? Aren't you like super curious what's in everyone's video? I mean, I can't say I'm not curious. Right, I could totally tell. But does that mean you're gonna tell me it was in yours? Who knows? It all depends on what kind of mood I'm in, you know? I don't think she's gonna tell me. Sayaka! She's not in here.
Where'd you go?
Sayaka, where you go? Why you leave me?
Oh
I
my
give
God.
you friendship ring.
I got a present.
I gave you
I'm sorry, I'm
present.
running off of 3 hours of sleep.
My God.
Got home, it's like, oh yeah, I'm gonna have a good night's rest on my day off, and fucking woke up 2 hours later. I'm like, all right,
Hell yeah.
let's get the day started.
Fucking hell yeah.
Yo, Leon.
Fuck off, Great Leon. Alright. So maybe the classrooms? I mean,
maybe your Steam friends know. There she is.
But maybe there's mana
Becca.
coins behind the clock.
I'll just check that real quick. No desk.
Fine. I found her in the corner of an empty classroom. She was sitting in a chair, hands on her... She's not sitting in a chair. Stop lying to me, you untrustworthy narrator.
Makoto.
She didn't have any expression at all. There was nothing on her face you could call emotion. It was as if her original mask had been stripped away. Sayaka, are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. Actually, no. How can I possibly be fine? What did we do to end up like this? What are they doing such terrible things to us? I want out. Let me out of here right now.
Sayaka, calm down! As she thrashed around, I grabbed her by the shoulders. I understand. I know how you feel right now when I think of what might have happened to my family. But now more than ever, we have to stay calm. This is exactly what they want. They want us to lose our composure and stop thinking rationally. Think about it. Those videos have to be fake. Because if those things really happened, people out there would be in an uproar. Our families, the police, everyone, right? So let's just calm down, okay? Otherwise, we've already lost. I knew I was trying to convince myself just as much as her. I kept repeating those words to myself to clear away the images that have been burned into my brain. Be calm, okay? Just be calm. As long as we work together, I'm sure we can find some way out of here. And help might even come before that.
But what if there isn't a way out? What if help never comes?
If that happens, then I'll get you out of here myself, no matter what it takes.
When I said that, I paused. I had no idea what had come over me.
Sayaka, please, help me.
Her voice was small and shaky.
Why? Why is this happening to me? To kill or be killed? I just can't take this anymore.
Finally, she raised her face up from my chest. She looked at me with those big wet eyes of hers.
Can I believe what you just said?
Huh?
That you'll help me get out of here? No matter what it takes?
Absolutely.
You're the only one I can trust, so please.
No matter what happens, please always be there for me. I need you on my side.
Huh? Of course I'll be there for you. No matter what, I'm always on your side. I mean, you are my assistant after all. Weird thing to say, Makoto.
Mm-hmm. Thank you, Makoto. Hearing you say that, I feel like I can keep going. I can get through this, as long as you're here with me.
Because I'm your assistant.
Like you said, I'm your assistant.
That smile I'd come to know so well returned to her face. It felt a little forced, but still, it was a huge improvement over how she was before.
It's standing up! Makoto, it's standing up!
What's standing up?
Do you even have to ask? Your flagpole!
Get the hell out of here!
No, I want to join in!
They're children, Monokuma. Damn it, well, if you won't leave, then tell us what the hell is up with those videos.
It's about to come out! It's gonna come out, my pristine, pure, white stuffing! My honest, innocent stuffing is about to come gushing out!
Oh my god. I balled up my fist, took aim, and swung as hard as I could. I'd never put so much energy into a single motion before in my life. I leaned back, channeling all my power, and let go with everything I had. Glah!
Are you okay? If I hadn't avoided your punch, you would have just violated school regulations. But boy, are you slow! I could have downed a $1,000 4-course dinner in the time it took you to finish your swing. Your speed, agility, alertness, passion, boldness, sense of despair, antagonization, it's all lacking. What the heck was that just now?
He just wanted to mess with us.
For now, you just want to head back?
Yeah. My flagpole's down. Monokuma had come along and swiftly destroyed the good mood we just created.
Ladies and gentlemen,
We got him.
we got him. Fucking jeez.
You should get some rest, Sayaka. You still look pretty shaken.
I'm sorry for making you worry about me. You're right. I'm just gonna lay down for a bit.
With a nod and a small bow, she disappeared into her room. Now on my own, I headed off to tell everyone that Sayaka was okay. Once that was done, I decided to go back to my room. It was hard to think after watching that deranged video. I needed some rest of my own.
It's a pretty fucked up video, would you say?
Pretty fucked up. You know what? Pretty fucked up. Jeez. Seriously, what's going on here? There's just so many problems.
Got
I can't-
99 problems, but a bitch ain't one half.
Hell yeah, Makoto. Fucking raise that flagpole for a crowd, my friend. I can't even decide what the biggest problem is. That we're trapped in here? That what I saw in the video might be real? Monokuma? What the mastermind has in store for us? Or are we our biggest problem?
Fucking...
Yo, Makoto's taking a fucking Psych 101 class.
Makoto is spiraling out right now.
I want to get out of here, but I could never kill someone. Do the others all feel the same? Yeah, that's definitely the biggest problem right now. Huh?
It's Someone's at the door.
When I opened my eyes, they darted immediately to the clock. It's almost 10 o'clock. I fell asleep without even realizing it. Nighttime's about to start. So how come someone's here? Bink.
Sorry.
I'm really sorry to come by so late.
Sayaka? Sayaka, what are you doing out so late? That's when I noticed. Her body was trembling. Is everything okay?
It was so strange.
Sorry to bother you, but something really weird just happened.
Reaction! Something weird?
Makoto.
Just a little while ago, I was laying down in my room, and all of a sudden my door just started rattling and shaking.
Her voice sounded like all the air had been squeezed out of her lungs. Just hearing her talk made me tense up.
I was so scared.
It was like someone was trying to force the door open. My door was locked, so they couldn't get in, of course. But they started shaking the door harder and harder. I was so scared I couldn't even move.
So what happened?
After a while, it just stopped. I let some time go by, and I got up and opened the door to check outside.
Makoto.
But there was no one there.
Someone tried to force their way into your room? But who would do something like that?
I mean,
It's not like I'm suspicious of anyone here, but still, it makes me nervous. What if something like that happened in the middle of the night? What do I do then?
You don't have to worry about that, right? I mean, we can't go outside during nighttime.
But that's just a promise we made, right? If someone decided to break that promise.
Then, why don't you stay in my room tonight? Would that make you feel a little better?
What?
All it said in the school regulations was that we had to sleep in the dorm rooms, right? It didn't state specifically which room each person had to sleep in, so...
hey,
But two people sharing one room is, you know...
Oh geez, I'm sorry, I didn't even think about it. Honestly, that didn't even cross my mind.
No, I know, me either. It's not even that I mind the idea, but... if you don't mind, could we maybe switch rooms? Just for tonight?
Switch rooms?
If it'll help put your mind at ease.
That is totally fine with me,
Oh, whoops.
stepping on my lines.
I fucking... Because of blue instead of yellow.
Yeah, I know.
Fucks with me.
But I don't mind staying in my room, but... Are you sure you're okay with me staying in yours? That doesn't, like, concern you?
It's fine. I trust you.
In that case, then... I bet it's nighttime.
Oh man, it's already nighttime.
Okay, so it's settled. I'll head to your room right now. Okay, if we're gonna trade rooms, we better trade keys, too.
That's right, we'll have to trade keys.
Again?
like I said, I'm psychic.
Yee.
Hey, aren't you gonna say you were just kidding?
What if I wasn't just kidding?
Something resembling a smile had made its way to her face. Thank goodness. Looks like she's already started to get back to normal. Okay, we better trade keys then.
Okay.
Yep, let's do it.
We exchanged keys. When I looked back up at her again, there was another word, expression there.
Makoto, please be careful. If someone comes to the door, don't open it no matter what.
I won't. The same goes for you, Sayaka. No matter who it is, don't open the door for anyone.
Even if I'm sure it's you, I absolutely won't open it. Otherwise, what's the point of even switching?
Oh, by the way, just so you know, my bathroom door tends to get stuck. There's a little trick to opening it. You have to turn the knob, then lift up on the door while you pull it out. Just do that and the door should open, no problem.
Okay, but the showers don't work during nighttime anyway, right?
Oh, that's right. I totally forgot.
But I guess I might use it when I get up in the morning. So thank you.
Okay, well, I better get going. See you tomorrow, Sayaka.
Oh, and about what I said before.
Hmm?
When I said I was psychic, it really was a joke. Honestly, I'm just very perceptive.
Yeah, I know.
Good night, then. See you in the morning.
Sayaka gave me one last parting smile, and I headed off to my room.
My room.
I looked around as soon as I got into the hall. Everyone else's doors were closed, and there was no sign of life. Good. There's nobody here. Making sure nobody was around to spot me, I rushed into Sayaka's room. Ba-da-ba-ba-dum. Bum-bum.
Look at that.
So this is Sayaka's room. It doesn't really look any different from mine. It smells nice, though.
Hell yeah. Look at that.
It's kind of weird to dig through other people's trash, but I couldn't help taking a quick peek. There wasn't any doubt about it. It was the DVD with her name that we'd found in the AV room. That reminds me, I never did get a chance to find out what was in her video, but it's probably best to wait until she brings it up again. If I remember right, all the girls' private bathrooms have locks on them. I'm a little reluctant to go in. Why?
Doesn't want to go into her bathroom.
What if he has to poop?
Well, he crosses that bridge when he gets there. Makoto's a smart boy. He's an averagely smart boy.
He's an averagely intelligent man. My room came with a toolkit, but Sayaka's has a sewing kit, just like the note said. And next to it is a map of the body's vital organs. I don't think Sayaka would like me snooping around too much. I should probably go to bed soon. As I lower myself into Sayaka's bed, a pleasant fragrance enveloped me. Sayaka's scent. Maybe it'll bring me some sweet dreams. Yikes.
Hell yeah.
Feeling a little better than before, I fell asleep.
Her scent really helped me go to an average rest.
Hell yeah.
Imagine you're all in a big spaceship in the middle of an intergalactic adventure. You've heard of Noah's Ark, right? We're sort of like that. We've set sail and left Earth behind. You don't have to worry about crazy neighbors, corrupt cops, drunk drivers, or pyromaniacs. You don't even have to worry about the ozone layer or asthma-inducing air pollution. And of course, you don't have to stress about studying for finals or practicing for the big game. But even our divine world has freedom has few rules. After all, freedom only exists because of rules. If you're really dead set on returning to that tiny piece of dog poop you call Earth, please do your best to follow the rules. I hope I've made myself perfectly clear.
So then, let's everyone do our best to follow these new guidelines and live happily ever after together.
Okay. Every time, huh?
Every time.
I sat up, still half asleep, and rubbed my eyes. Slowly, I pulled myself out of bed. I remembered I was in Sayaka's room. I just remembered I promised to eat breakfast with everyone else. I better get going. I left Sayaka's room and made my way towards the dining hall. Ba-da-ba-ba-dum. Bum-bum. A few people had already gathered at the dining hall by the time I got there.
Hello, Makoto, and good morning. Can you believe it? It was our very first one. I was the very first one here this morning.
I believe that.
Good morning. Good morning. I suppose I'm early. Fuck
figured
you too. Just kidding.
I thought we were friends, Sakura. I figured everyone that had arrived on time could be considered modeled high schoolers. And the ones who showed up a little late... Yo. Sorry I'm late. My makeup just would not cooperate this morning. My apologies, ladies and gentlemen. My morning duty took a little longer than usual. We're the types with a more relaxed sense of time. Most high schoolers fall into this category. And finally, the ones who kept everyone waiting forever.
I suppose I'm late. Good morning, everyone. My God, you guys left right through my alarm. What? Is this so awful to be late? I didn't oversleep, just so you know. Nope, got lost. I blame the Bermuda Triangle.
Hell yeah. Don't care about time or other people in general. They kind of move at their own pace. But regardless, everyone had arrived. At least, that's how it was supposed to go.
Wait, aren't we still missing some people? Yeah, Sayaka and Byakuya are in here.
I don't know about Byakuya, but I would definitely put Sayaka in the model high schooler category. So for her to be late...
What's going on? Did something happen?
Yo,
Hey man, have you seen Sayaka?
Why would I have? I just came straight from my room to here.
Did she forget about our breakfast promise?
I got the sense she already has her stuff together.
Listening to everyone talk like that, a small dark speck of unease rose up inside of me. And that speck started to grow quickly. I need to go. I have to check on her. The words had barely left my lips before I flew out into the hall. Where I had headed first was my room, where I'd let Sayaka stay for a single night, where she was supposed to be safe, but over the course of one night, my room had been completely transformed. What the hell?
Look at
There's a
that.
keychain on the ground. It has my name on it, so it must be my room key. I gave it to Sayaka when we traded rooms. This is the replica sword I brought back for self-defense. It'd been taken out of its sheath. More importantly, where's Sayaka? Better check the bathroom. Let's take a look inside. Fuck! It took me a second to realize I was screaming. What I saw dug its way through my eyes and buried itself in my brain. And then, everything went black.
Deadly life
Hell yeah.
to survive.
Sayaka!
Sayaka. Rip.
When I opened my eyes, I found myself staring at a huge ceiling. It was a ceiling I remembered seeing before. When I sat up, I saw someone looking at me. Again, it was someone I'd seen before.
You're awake. Finally, are you okay?
Now's no time for sleeping. Get your ass up!
You were unconscious, dude. I had to carry you back here. It's no surprise considering what happened.
What happened? Gah!
Hey, are you okay?
So it wasn't a dream? What I saw, it was real?
That's right. It really did happen. Sayaka is dead.
It should have been me! I'm so average! I would have put up a very average fight! A deep, dark despair worked its way through my body and then exploded out of me. I shot up and took off running.
Hey, where do you think you're going?
I have to see for myself. I have to see if Sayaka is...
You can check once, twice, 1,000 times. Sayaka is completely and irrevocably dead.
No, I have to see for myself. Listen to us, man. What do you think's gonna happen if you go out there? Well, what good is it gonna do just sitting around here? I mean, why are we all hanging out in the gym at a time like this? Our friend Sayaka, she's dead. Dead. When I said that, it finally hit me. I realized she really was gone.
None of us want to be here right now either.
Then why?
Shouldn't it be obvious? Monokuma, he told us to all to come here. Well, hold on. Don't talk like that. We all protested it. I mean, we remember the terrible price Sayaka had to pay. But I'm the one who convinced them to come. Right now, we need to do whatever he says. We're his prisoners, right? It's not a good idea to defy him without reason. We don't need to make any more sacrifices than we already have.
Why should we listen to anything he has to say? It's obvious he's the one who killed Sayaka.
I would never do that. If you can believe anything, you can believe that. He's here again. Unless someone violates school regulations, I absolutely will not interfere. I can promise you, I won't do anything that goes against the purpose of your school life here. I'm famous at safari parks throughout the world for following the Bear Times 1 rule. Then who did it? Who killed her? You already know the answer. The one who killed her is one of you.
Nobody had a reply for that. One of us killed Sayaka? Don't be stupid, that's...
What's the matter? You guys all look like you're about to see a dove get shot up with a Gatling gun. Don't you remember what I told you when this all began? One of you decided to kill Sayaka so that you can graduate. Oh, God. Someone's just my voice.
How's Monokuma going?
It sounded pretty good. Someone's just following the rules. There's nothing wrong with that.
You're lying, right? Of course he's lying. I'm telling you, he killed her.
No, sorry. One of you is now a bona fide killer. If they wanted to, the one who did it could testify to that little fact.
What? Without thinking, I looked around at everyone. They all had the same look on their faces. Everyone looked at each other with a combination of fear, suspicion, and confusion.
Are you serious? Someone killed someone! It is amazing what some people are capable of.
Hey, hold on. Don't assume he's telling the truth.
That's enough. Before we do anything else, I'd like to confirm something with that stuffed animal here. If one of us really did kill her, that person gets to graduate from the school, right? Don't play dumb. That's what you said, isn't it? If you kill someone, you get to leave.
Hell yeah.
Why are you laughing? It's 'cause... naive. You're just so naive. You really think it's that easy? You think you just kill someone and walk on out of here? You're super naive. Devilishly naive. Hellishly naive. No. The real thing has just begun.
The real thing...
Are you ready? Allow me to explain the second part of the rule regarding graduation. Just like I explained before, you must kill someone if you want to leave. However, even if you do that, there's still one more part to the agreement you have to uphold, remember? You are referring to rule number 6 in the school regulations. If you are the Blacken that committed the murder, you can't be found out by the other students. That is what you were talking about, is it not? Bingo! That's not enough to just kill someone. You have to actually get away with it. Which naturally means you need a system in place to assess whether or not it's been gotten away with. So, a certain amount of time after a murder has taken place, a class trial will begin.
Class trial?
Yup. It'll begin in a few hours after the murder. Everyone will gather together, including the Blacken who committed the murder. And they and the spotless students will all engage in one big debate showdown.
During the trials, you'll have to present your arguments about who you think the Blacken is. And once everything comes to an end, the outcome will be decided by popular vote. If the answer you've arrived at is correct, only the one that disturbed your peace will be punished. The rest may continue their communal life. However, if you choose poorly, then the one who got away with murder will survive, and the rest of you will receive your punishment, which of course means your school life will come to an end. As far as class trial rules go, that's all there is to it.
Seems easy.
Yeah. So, what exactly is this punishment you keep talking about?
Oh, well, to put it simply, it's execution!
Execution!
What?
And by execution, you mean...
Execution is execution. Execution.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Electric chair. Poison gas. Torn apart like a paper plane in a hurricane.
I love Monokuma so much.
Good. That's writing for him and the voice acting. He's just such a good character.
It's perfect. It really is perfect.
So, to make sure I understand, if we get the culprit right, then only they die. But if we get it wrong, all the rest of us get executed? What a smart little chimpanzee you are. Look at you implying you didn't do it without actually saying it. So it's basically what the outside world calls a lay judge system, or an inquisition type thing. Which means you'll be deciding who you think the killer is. But judge carefully, because all your lives are on the line.
Oh my god.
Okay, so let me just add the rule I just described to your handbook. Make sure to keep it in mind. The new rules been added to the handbook regulations menu.
Wait, hold on a second. You're freaking insane, you know that?
Hmm?
A class trial? What the hell is that? I don't want anything to do with it.
Why not?
What do you mean, why not? Why do I have to waste my time trying to figure out who murdered someone?
What? Are you saying you're not going to participate in the trial? Only punishment awaits such blasphemy.
What punishment?
I might, I don't know, throw you in a deep, dark, scary prison or something.
Shut the hell up! Say whatever you want, I'm not gonna be a part of it.
Don't be so
You're the one being selfish, kill whoever you want, it's got nothing to do with me.
The evil standing here before me, I'm trembling with fear. But I won't give in to such evil. It's my style to stick it out and resist till the very end. If you want to get out of here, you'll have to go through me first.
As he said that, he came charging at us. Although it was more of a waddle. But then...
Are you enjoying yourself now? Are you? Violence against Headmaster Monokuma is not allowed. You violated a school regulation. I invoke the mighty summon spell. Help! To me, godly spirit, Gungnir.
Oh. Jesus Christ! Oh my god!
Yeah.
This wasn't supposed to bite me.
Suddenly, right at the end, her eyes shot wide open. And just like that, she never moved again.
No way.
What the? I don't... This can't be real.
No way!
Now I am painfully aware of the great power of and meaning of a promise. I really wanted to keep a corpse from popping up for no good reason, you know? But I guess you all needed to be taught a lesson after all. Ah, what an amazing promise. But now you guys understand, right?
Now you see just how serious I am. Defy me and you get shot full of holes, exploded, buried alive, disintegrated, etc. So, you just obey those school regulations.
Junko's body had been impaled with a bunch of spears. An unbelievable amount of blood started pouring out of her body. It was the first time I had ever seen the moment someone's life came to an end. Nobody there could deny what they'd seen. Junko, who was, until just a second ago, had been our friend, was dead. She died. She'd been murdered. In simple terms, it was the death of a human being.
It's really not all that shocking. She just died, that's all. Just went and died. It's no more remarkable than the inevitable demise of the entire human race.
Monokuma's a good counselor. Like, he should talk at, like, funerals.
Oh, he would give the best speeches.
Hell yeah.
It's just as natural as the eventual end of the world itself. This isn't some superhero comic, so it's not like when you die, you didn't really die. This is reality.
What?
Why did you have to kill her? Didn't you say you would put her in a prison or something? I changed my mind. No, you've been wanting to kill this entire time. Kill this entire time? Don't be silly, you can't kill time.
Fuck off, Monica.
Or are you being metaphorical? Are you saying I wanted to waste time this whole time? Come on, what do you take me for? I'm Monokuma. Anyway, none of that matters right now. I have something I'd like to give you to help you in your search for the Blackened. This little file has all the information I've been given about the death in question. I'd like to call it... I mean, naturally, you guys aren't experts at this kind of thing, so you can only do so much with a corpse. So instead, I've gathered up everything I know about the circumstances and cause of death. What's that? How do I know what the cause of death, you may ask?
I don't know, there's cameras everywhere.
Because the surveillance cameras picked up the whole thing. I got to see it all go down.
Obviously.
Wait, so then, you know who killed Sayaka? Of course I do. If I didn't, I couldn't possibly pass a fair and accurate judgment during the trial. Now, could I? That's a good point. The judge has to be able to make the proper decision. That's somehow comforting. Now then, please put your full effort behind your investigation. After all, you don't really have a choice but to give it your best shot. Seriously, you don't have a choice.
It's not wrong.
Okay, so we'll meet up for the class trial in a little while. Peace.
And with that, Monokuma disappeared once again. He left us all stunned and confused. He left us at a total loss. He left us with Junko's dead body growing colder right in front of us.
Hell.
Nobody leave Hafume with it.
Oh my god. Oh shit.
Tell me I'm wrong.
Fucking, I ain't gonna know. I ain't saying shit, dude. That's the thing. Nobody said a word. You
The
knew I
fact
was
that
right.
we just beat up Hafume.
Thank God, you know.
Thank God, you know. The fact that Sayaka and Junko were dead was a huge shock, of course. But there was more to it than that. It was also the idea that one of us had actually murdered someone. And that if we didn't find out who it was, we would all die here. We'd found ourselves in a situation where we couldn't help but look at each other with open suspicion. It was one of the worst situations imaginable. And yet, even in such a perversely terrible situation, she didn't show the slightest hint that it had gotten to her.
Now's no time to wallow in your depression. The worst thing you can do right now is lose all faith in each other. That would lead to the same disastrous result as having total faith in everyone else. Huh? Cooperation is absolutely key at this point. Who do you decide to trust or not trust is, of course, up to you. Continuing to think about and talk about the deceased certainly isn't going to help anything. Saying stuff like that is just... How many times have I told you? Anyone who can't adapt will die. Death is the only thing awaiting those who are unable or unwilling to adapt. If that happens, you only have yourself to blame. What an awful thing to say, especially after what's happened.
Bitch is cold.
Yeah, Celeste don't give a fuck.
Celeste really don't. She's got tires for hair. She don't give a fuck.
She has tires that she has cut into ribbon to fucking hang from her head. Right now, exposing the killer is the most important thing. Because if we don't, we're all going to die here. She's right. We need to begin our search right away. Either way, we can't run away from the situation, so we have no choice but to move forward. We just have to do it, I guess. What other choice do we have? No way in hell am I letting someone kill me. Alright, damn it, let's do this.
We just have to do it. Everyone kept repeating that sentiment.
Do it.
We gotta do it! Guys, but what if we gotta do
We
it?
gotta do it.
They're using it like a mantra to give themselves strength. We gotta do it!
We gotta do it.
But they're right. We just gotta do
We
it.
gotta do it.
No matter how much we don't want to do it, we have to do it. If that's what it takes to survive. We gotta do it.
We gotta do it.
On top of that, we gotta do it. I had to know how Sayaka had to die. I had to do it.
Why does she have to be?
I'm terrified to find out, but still, I have to know. Otherwise, I knew I'd never be able to accept her death, which is why
I don't have any choice. I gotta do it.
Yeah.
Okay. That's... Oh, boy.
Oh, today's episode is what I've been waiting for all this time. Welcome to the Deadly Life portion of Chapter 1.
Would it only take us to episode 6 to get to the actual game? Oh, boy.
That's that visual novel.
Just
Magnifique.
mwah. Just mwah.
Unbelievable.
Fucking
I
bellissimo.
love it. I love it. Now the game begins.
Oh, my
Now
God.
you must find out. Here's the deal. You gotta find out which one of these lovely individuals you have become friends with. Which one of them?
Well, I mean, I'm gonna find out. Because they're the reason I lost one of my favorite voice roles. Fucking Junko's dead. I don't have that many voice roles other than Makoto. They can't do this.
I realized, I think there's like one or two that I think you were doing, and then we both forgot, and I just took over.
I think it might.
So,
So, like, Makoto, Junko, Mondo, and Hifume. That's all I got.
Alright. Fucking, next time, we're gonna figure out a freaking better system for it.
Next time, we're gonna solve a fucking murder.
You gotta think, who do you want to voice?
Oh, I don't know. We'll talk about that later.
Alright.
For right now, join us next time on JRoPlays when we solve some fucking murders. They killed Best Girl, and we're not gonna let it stand.
No, we're not. We're not at all.